Welcome to Ready Jet Go. Today, we're going to be traveling to one of the most epic countries in the world. Next stop, China. Get ready to explore ancient temples, chow down on some mind-blowing food, and witness sights so epic they'll blow your mind. We're talking about the Great Wall, pandas, bustling cities, and enough history to fill 1,000 textbooks. From the Forbidden City to the Terracotta Army, we're about to embark on a visual journey you won't forget. So buckle up, smash that like button, and get ready to explore the top 20 cities in China you absolutely have to visit. Trust me, you do not want to miss this. Let's go. First up, we're hitting up Beijing, the capital of China and a city that's been the center of power for over 800 years. This place is bursting with history. And I'm not just talking about dusty old museums. We're talking about walking the same halls as emperors in the Forbidden City, a massive palace complex that'll make your jaw drop. And you can't go to Beijing without experiencing the Great Wall of China. This bad boy is over 13,000 miles long and winds its way across mountains and deserts. We're talking about one of the most impressive feats of engineering in human history, people. But hold your horses. We gotta talk about the food. Beijing is a foodie paradise, and no trip is complete without trying some Peking duck. Imagine crispy, melt-in-your-mouth duck skin served with pancakes, spring onions, and sweet bean sauce. Dude, my mouth is watering just thinking about it. And hey, while you're there, check out the Temple of Heaven, a stunning complex of religious buildings. Seriously, the architecture will blow your mind. Beijing is a city that perfectly blends ancient history with modern energy. You gotta see it to believe it. Next stop, Shanghai. This futuristic metropolis is like something straight out of Blade Runner, with towering skyscrapers and neon lights everywhere you look. We're talking about a city that's constantly evolving, pushing the boundaries of architecture and technology. You gotta check out the Bund, Shanghai's iconic waterfront promenade. Imagine strolling along the Huangpu River, with colonial-era buildings on one side and futuristic skyscrapers on the other. It's like stepping into a time machine. And for all you foodies out there, Shanghai is a dream come true. You gotta try the soup dumplings. These little pockets of heaven are filled with hot, savory broth and juicy pork. Seriously, they're like flavor explosions in your mouth. Don't forget to explore the Yew Garden, a peaceful oasis in the heart of the bustling city. With traditional Chinese gardens, bridges, and pavilions, it's the perfect place to escape the urban jungle for a bit. Shanghai is a city that'll leave you breathless with its energy and excitement. Xi'an! This place is like stepping back in time, guys. Seriously, it's older than old, with history going back thousands of years. We're talking emperors and dynasties and stuff. It was even the start of the Silk Road. Imagine the adventures that began right here. First up, you gotta see the Terracotta Army. It's insane. Thousands of life-sized clay soldiers guarding an emperor's tomb. It's like something out of a movie, but it's real. Can you imagine the work that went into making this? And the food, oh man, Xi'an is a foodie's paradise. You have to try the Yangru Paomo, which is like this hearty lamb soup with flatbread. It's super flavorful and will keep you going all day exploring. Don't forget about the Muslim Quarter. It's this bustling market with tons of street food, souvenirs, and a totally different vibe. You can find anything there, and the energy is off the charts. Xi'an is a must-visit, guys. You won't regret it. All right, Chengdu. This city is all about pandas and spice, two of my favorite things. First things first, you have to visit the Chengdu research base of giant panda breeding. I'm talking about hundreds of pandas just chilling, munching on bamboo, and being adorable. It's impossible to have a bad day when you're surrounded by pandas. And speaking of awesome, the food scene in Chengdu is fire. Literally. Get ready for some serious spice, guys. You have to try the dandan noodles and the Sichuan hot pot. Check out the ancient Wuhu Shrine, a beautiful temple dedicated to Zhuge Liang, a famous strategist. It's a peaceful escape from the city and a look into China's rich history. Plus, the gardens are incredible. Chengdu is a city that has it all: cuteness overload, incredible food, and fascinating history. Hangzhou. This place is like stepping into a postcard, guys. Seriously, it's known for its stunning natural beauty, especially Westlake. Imagine this: peaceful waters, rolling hills, traditional bridges, and temples. It's the kind of place that makes you want to chill out and just soak it all in. We're talking boat rides, strolls through bamboo forests, and sipping tea in ancient tea houses overlooking the water. It's the perfect escape from the hustle and bustle of some of those bigger cities. Trust me, you'll fall in love with the tranquility of Hangzhou, and don't even get me started on the food. Hangzhou is known for its delicate flavors and fresh ingredients. Make sure you try the dongpo pork. It's slow-braised and melts in your mouth. And for something lighter, try the Westlake fish. It's cooked to perfection and bursting with flavor. Hangzhou is the perfect blend of natural beauty, history, and delicious food. Don't miss it. Let's explore the city of Xi'an, the city that looks like it came straight out of a Chinese painting. Mountains, rivers, caves, oh my. First up, we're taking a Li River cruise. Picture this: you're chilling on a boat, surrounded by these towering limestone karst mountains. It's unreal! And hold up, did I mention the food yet? Guilin rice noodles are legendary. Next up, we're exploring the Reed Flute Cave, a massive limestone cave system that's been a thing since the Tang Dynasty. Now we're heading to Suzhou, a city known for its stunning gardens and canals. They call it the Venice of the East, and let me tell you, it lives up to the hype. Imagine strolling through these peaceful gardens, complete with traditional Chinese architecture, koi ponds, and those iconic zigzag bridges. It's like stepping back in time. We're talking about some seriously zen vibes here, people. But hold up, Suzhou isn't just about tranquility. We gotta talk about the food. Suzhou cuisine is famous for its delicate flavors and fresh seafood. We're talking dumplings, noodles, and all sorts of deliciousness. And if you're feeling brave, try the hairy crabs. They're a local delicacy. And before we move on, we gotta check out the Humble Administrator's Garden. It's one of the most famous classical gardens in China, and it's absolutely massive. We might need a whole day just to explore this place. Alright guys, buckle up because we're heading to Lhasa, Tibet. This is the capital of the Tibet Autonomous Region, and it's known as the Land of Snows. First things first, we're visiting the Potala Palace. This place is massive. And speaking of breathtaking, you gotta check out the Jokang Temple. Tibetan cuisine is all about hearty dishes that'll keep you warm at these high altitudes. And no trip to Lhasa is complete without experiencing the Barkor Street Market. Next stop, Kunming, the city of eternal spring. This place is known for its awesome weather year-round, so it's perfect for exploring all the amazing things it has to offer. First up, you gotta check out the stone forest. Imagine a forest, but instead of trees, it's giant, towering rock formations. It's like something straight out of Avatar. Trust me, you'll be snapping pics left and right. And speaking of pics, get ready for some adorable overload at the Yunnan Stone Forest Safari Zoo. Not only can you see pandas up close, but you might even get to see some baby pandas. Kunming is also a foodie paradise, especially if you're into mushrooms. They have a crazy variety of mushrooms here. I'm not sure I'd be brave enough to try all of them, but hey, that's what makes it an adventure, right? Alright guys, buckle up because we're about to dive into Nanjing, a city steeped in history and bursting with modern energy. We're talking ancient emperors, epic battles, and enough delicious food to satisfy an army. First stop, the Nanjing City Wall, one of the longest city walls in the world. This thing is massive. It's been standing for over 600 years, and walking along its top is like taking a trip back in time. Plus, you get some insane views of the city from up there. Next, prepare to be blown away by the mausoleum of Dr. Sun Yat-sen. This place is grand, beautiful, and a testament to a pivotal figure in Chinese history. The architecture is mind-blowing, and the surrounding scenery is equally impressive. But hey, we gotta eat, right? Nanjing is known for its duck. We're talking roasted duck, salted duck, duck blood soup, you name it, they make it with duck here. And don't even get me started on the street food. Nanjing has some of the best I've ever had. Alright guys, get ready to crank up the heat because we're headed to Chongqing, a city famous for its spicy food and stunning mountain views. First up, we gotta talk about the Chongqing hot pot. Fiery broth, mountains of chili peppers, and enough Sichuan peppercorns to make your mouth go numb. Take a ride on the Yangtze River cable car for some breathtaking views of this mountainous city. And speaking of mountains, you gotta check out the Dezhou rock carvings. Chongqing is also known for its noodles, especially the xiaomian, which are small noodles in a spicy sauce. Now we're heading north to Harbin, China. This place is called Ice City for a reason. Think massive ice sculptures, snow festivals that'll blow your mind, and temperatures that would make a polar bear shiver. Harbin has this crazy history, influenced by both Chinese and Russian culture, which you can see in the architecture and even the food. Imagine walking down a street lined with buildings that look like they came straight out of a Russian fairy tale. That's Harbin. And the food, don't even get me started. We're talking about hearty stews to warm you up from the inside out, juicy dumplings that'll make you want to slap your mama, but please don't, and this incredible street food scene. Seriously, Harbin is like stepping into a winter wonderland, but with way better food and a whole lot more to explore. Now, we're about to teleport from the icy plains of Harbin to the booming metropolis of Shenzhen. This place is like the Silicon Valley of China, a true testament to how fast things can change. We're talking about a city that went from a small fishing village to a global tech hub in just a few decades. I mean, imagine a place where skyscrapers shoot up overnight, cutting-edge technology is everywhere you look, and the energy is just off the charts. But it's not all just circuits and code here. Shenzhen also has amazing theme parks, beautiful beaches, and a buzzing nightlife. You can find anything you want here, from traditional Chinese markets to high-end shopping malls. So, if you're looking for a taste of the future, with a side of adventure and a whole lot of energy, Shenzhen is the place to be. Stick with us as we uncover all the hidden gems and must-see spots in this incredible city. Next, we're diving headfirst into Guangzhou, one of China's oldest cities and a total melting pot of culture, history, and delicious food. Seriously, this place has it all. We're talking about a city with over 2,000 years of history, guys. That's older than some countries. And you can feel that history everywhere you go, from the ancient temples to the traditional Cantonese architecture. But don't let the age fool you. Guangzhou is also at the forefront of modern China. Think towering skyscrapers, cutting-edge technology, and a fashion scene that would rival Paris. It's like the past and the future collided in the best way possible. And the food, oh man, the food. Guangzhou is a foodie paradise, known for its delicious Cantonese cuisine. Get ready for dim sum that will rock your world, roast duck that'll make you want to cry tears of joy, and street food that'll have you wondering why you ever eat anything else. Let's head over to Tianjin, China's awesome port city. This place is like stepping into a time machine, with ancient temples bumping shoulders with futuristic skyscrapers. Seriously, the architecture here is mind-blowing. First up, you gotta check out the Tianjin Eye. Imagine a giant Ferris wheel, but instead of being on a boring old pier, it's built right over a river. And while you're riding high, you get the craziest views of the city. Talk about an Instagram-worthy moment. And for all my history buffs out there, Tianjin's got you covered. We're talking ancient temples like the Dual Temple dating back over 1,000 years. Plus, you can explore the 5 great avenues where you'll find stunning European-style architecture. It's like taking a trip back in time to old Europe without even leaving China. And you know I can't forget about the food, right? Tianjin is a foodie paradise. Get ready to feast on some gubili baozi, these juicy steamed buns that are famous all over China. And don't even get me started on the seafood, fresh off the boat and cooked to perfection. All right, guys, buckle up because we're headed to Qingdao, a city that's like the perfect blend of beach vibes and big city excitement. Imagine this. You're chilling on a golden beach, the sun's shining, and you've got a cold Tsingtao beer in your hand. Yep, that's the life in Qingdao. Speaking of Tsingtao beer, did you know this city is home to the famous Tsingtao Brewery? We're talking about a brewery so big, it's like its own little city. You can take a tour, learn all about how they make their world-famous beer, and of course, enjoy a taste test or two. But Qingdao's not just about beer and beaches. The architecture here is off the charts. Think colorful German-style buildings, traditional Chinese temples, and modern skyscrapers all mixed together. It's like they took all the best architectural styles and threw them in a blender. And the food? Oh man, the food! Qingdao is known for its fresh seafood, especially its clams. They've got clams cooked every way you can imagine, steamed, fried, with noodles, in soup, you name it. And don't forget to try the Laotian green tea, grown in the mountains nearby. It's the perfect way to refresh yourself after a long day of exploring. Next stop on our China adventure, Dalian. This coastal city is stunning, with beaches and a blend of Chinese and Russian cultures. Talk about a hidden gem. The city has a rich history and unique architecture from its Russian trading port days. All right, guys, buckle up because we're heading to Sanya, China's very own tropical paradise. Located on Hainan Island, Sanya is known for its stunning beaches, crystal clear waters, and lush rainforests. Trust me, you'll feel like you've stepped into a postcard. Sanya's history is as rich and vibrant as its coral reefs. It was a trading port during the ancient Silk Road, and even served as a place of exile for officials during the Tang dynasty. But don't worry, today it's all about relaxation and good times. Now let's talk food. Being a coastal city, Sanya is a seafood lover's dream. You gotta try their signature dish, Hainan chicken rice. Tender, flavorful chicken served with fragrant rice cooked in chicken broth. And for dessert, tropical fruits galore. Mangoes, pineapples, you name it. They've got it, and it's bursting with flavor. But wait, there's more. Sanya is also a duty-free shopping haven. Imagine this, luxury brands, designer goods, all at amazing prices. It's like a giant shopping spree challenge, but instead of spending $1 million, you'll be saving a ton. So yeah, Sanya is definitely a must visit. Alright guys, next up on our China tour is Wuhan, coming in at number 19. This city is nicknamed the City of 1,000 Lakes. Can you believe that? 1,000 lakes? That's insane! Wuhan is known for its natural beauty, with the iconic Yellow Crane Tower offering stunning views. Imagine standing tall, looking out over this massive city with lakes stretching as far as the eye can see. And don't even get me started on the food. Wuhan is famous for its hot, dry noodles, a breakfast staple that'll have your taste buds doing backflips. Trust me, you'll be craving these noodles long after you leave. Wuhan is also a city steeped in history, playing a pivotal role in China's development. It's a fascinating blend of old and new, and definitely worth adding to your China bucket list. Last but not least, we have Macau. Now this place is wild. It's called the Las Vegas of Asia for a reason, guys. We're talking massive casinos, incredible shows, and an energy that's off the charts. But Macau isn't just about the glitz and glamour. It's got this unique blend of Chinese and Portuguese cultures thanks to its history as a Portuguese colony. So you get to experience amazing architecture, delicious food, and a vibe you won't find anywhere else. Macau is a melting pot of flavors, with Portuguese egg tarts being a must-try. Imagine biting into a warm, flaky pastry filled with creamy custard. From casinos to culture, Macau has something for everyone. It's a place that'll keep you entertained and coming back for more. And that's a wrap. We just explored 20 incredible cities in China. From the historical wonders of Beijing to the modern marvels of Shanghai and the vibrant energy of Macau, China has something for everyone. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to book a flight right now. Which city are you most excited to visit? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel for more epic travel videos, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on our next adventure. Thank you for flying with ReadyJet.